baby, I'm a wreck. Baby, you're a wreck. Ooh, certain things you just can't refuse. She wanna drive me.
Miles!
Yeah.
Are you finished packing for school?
Yeah.
What's up, danger?
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is an Oscar-winning animated superhero movie that stands out for its unique animation style, blending computer animation with the hand-drawn traditional comic book techniques. The movie introduces the concept of the multiverse, featuring multiple versions of Spider-Man from different dimensions, including Miles Morales as the protagonist. Every week on this channel, we help learners just like you understand your favorite movies and TV series without getting lost, without missing the jokes, and without subtitles. So if you want to get your weekly dose of fun and natural English, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell down below. In the scene we brought you today, you will see Miles Morales on his way to school. Let's watch it.
Spider-Man. I mean, this guy swings in once a day, zip, zap, zop in his little mask and answers to no one, right?
Yeah, Dad. Yeah.
And meanwhile, my guys are out there,
Yeah.
lives on the line, no mask. You know, we show our
Oh no, Dad, speed up. I know these kids.
You know, with great ability comes great accountability.
That's not even how the saying goes,
Man, I
Dad.
do like his cereal, though, man. I'll give him that.
Oh my gosh, don't cops run red lights?
Well, yes, some do. But, not your dad. Spider-Man. I mean, this guy swings in once a day, zip, zap, zop in his little mask and answers to no one, right?
This guy swings in refers to Spider-Man's unique style of moving through the city, swinging on his webs. To swing means moving back and forth, just like kids on a swing. A common idiomatic phrase you might hear natives say more often is to swing by, meaning to visit a place briefly, usually without planning to stay long. It's an informal way to talk about stopping by somewhere quickly. For example, you might say, "I'll swing by the store on my way home," which means you'll visit the store for a short time before continuing home. The phrase zip zap zop imitates the sound Spider-Man makes when he swings on his web.
Zip, zap, zop in his little mask and answers to no one, right?
Let's break down the connected speech here.
Zip, zap, zop in his little mask and answers to no one, right?
In his little mask. The drop of the H sound in his and linking it to in gives us in is. Little is pronounced with a flap T, little. And the whole phrase sounds like in his little mask. In his little mask.
In his little mask and answers.
Yeah, Dad. Yeah.
And meanwhile, my guys are out there,
Yeah.
lives on the line, no mask. You know, we show our
Oh no.
If somebody's life is on the line, they are in danger or at risk. And this idiom is often used to describe dangerous professions. Check out this example from the show Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
But what else can we do to recognize the brave officers that have put their lives on the line?
Oh no, Dad, speed up. I know these kids.
You know, with great ability comes great accountability.
That's not even how the saying goes,
Man, I do
Dad.
like his cereal, though, man. I'll give him that.
By asking his dad to speed up, Miles asks him to move faster. It's just because he doesn't want to meet those kids on the street. Probably because he feels uncomfortable by getting a ride in his dad's police car. The next thing Jeff Morales says is a reference to a classic Spider-Man's quote.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Here it is humorously altered into, with great ability comes great accountability. Miles then says to his dad that this is not how the saying goes, meaning that his dad doesn't remember the actual quote.
Billy.
That's not even how the saying goes,
Man, I do
Dad.
like his cereal, though, man. I'll give him that.
The saying in this context refers to a short expression generally containing advice or wisdom. Now, when you want to quote a well-known expression or proverb, you can introduce it by saying, well, how the saying goes. For example, you know how the saying goes, better late than never. Or, I can't remember exactly how the saying goes, but it's something about treating others like you want to be treated yourself. As we see here, Jefferson didn't remember the quote word for word. Have you found yourself forgetting the English expression right when you need it? No worries. Happened to me a lot until I found out about spaced repetition system. Using flashcards, the system prompts you to review the words at specific intervals, helping move them from your short-term into long-term memory so you won't forget them. Click the special link in the description below this video to access a deck of flashcards designed to accompany this lesson. If you spend just 10-15 minutes a day working with the flashcards, then these words will stick with you forever. Along with the pronunciation and example sentences, you'll also find writing exercises to help you spell the words correctly. Start practicing today and keep track of your learning with the daily streaks. Grab the link below the description after you finish this lesson and take your English practice to the next level.
That's not even how the saying goes,
Now, I
Dad.
do like his cereal, though. I'll give him that.
Oh my gosh, don't cops run red lights?
Well, yeah, some do. But, not your dad.
The mention of Spiderman cereal is a reference to the commercialized breakfast cereal associated with the popular superheroes. So you can often see images of your favorite superheroes on your box of cereal.
That's not even how the saying goes,
Now, I do
Dad.
like his cereal, though. I'll give him that.
This is known as an emphatic do, and we use it to stress the main verb to make the statement stronger or more forceful. This use of do can also be found in other forms such as does, she does enjoy playing piano, or did, he did finish his homework on time. Check out other examples from these clips.
He likes it!
They sing.
I did like it. My name's Warburton Parker.
Oh my heavens! She certainly does look like Anastasia. But so did many of the others.
That's not even how the saying goes,
Now, I do
Dad.
like his cereal, though. I'll give him that.
This is an expression used to acknowledge a quality about someone, even if you don't agree with everything they say or do. Take this sentence, for example. He might be a tough boss, but I'll give him that. He is very organized.
What's going on here?
I was just teaching Lucky how to tell time. He's quick. I'll give him that.
Oh my gosh, don't cops run red lights?
Well, yeah, some do. But, not your dad.
When you run red lights, you drive through a traffic signal when it is red, which is an illegal action, and you can get fined or even worse, get into an accident. So please don't run red lights.
So you guys like being cops?
Oh, it's great. You get to run red lights, park wherever you please.
Oh my gosh, don't cops run red lights?
Well, yeah, some do. But, not your dad.
Let's break down the connected speech here. But not your dad. Jeff is feeling the pause here after the word but with the schwa sound it's like that filler that we use when we're thinking. So the T turns into a flap T. And the combination of letters T plus Y gives us the ch sound. Not your becomes not your dad. Listen and repeat.
But, not your dad.
Why can't I go back to Brooklyn Middle?
Miles, you giving it 2 weeks. We're not having this conversation.
I just think that this new school is elitist. And I would
Elitist?
prefer to be at a normal school among the people.
The people. These are your people.
I'm only here because I won that stupid lottery.
No way. You passed the entry test just like everybody else, okay? You have an opportunity here. You want to blow that, huh? You want to end up like your uncle?
What's wrong with Uncle Aaron? He's a good guy.
We all make choices in life.
It doesn't feel like I have a choice
You
right now.
don't.
Why can't I go back to Brooklyn Middle?
Miles, you giving it 2 weeks. We're not having this conversation.
We're not having this conversation is the same as saying we're not gonna have this conversation. And Jeff here makes himself clear that he's not gonna discuss or he's not gonna have any discussions about changing schools. The present continuous here refers to something that is happening right at this moment.
I just think that this new school is elitist. And I would prefer to be at a normal school among the people.
The people.
Elitist is an exclusive, not for everyone. Very often, interests of normal people aren't taken into consideration.
Mom, I don't want to go to that school.
Why not?
Because it's too elitist. Everyone's parents are in The business.
What business?
These are your people.
I'm only here because I won that stupid lottery.
No way. You passed the entry test just like everybody else, okay? You have an opportunity here. You want to blow that, huh? You want to end up like your uncle?
What's wrong with Uncle Aaron? He's a good guy.
When you blow a chance or an opportunity, you waste it or you miss the chance.
You're right. I blew it. I ruined the mission. And I'm a terrible father.
These are your people.
I'm only here because I won that stupid lottery.
No way. You passed the entry test just like everybody else, okay?
Stupid lottery here refers to the lottery system some specialized schools use for admissions. Here's how it works. Some specialized or prestigious schools have a limited number of spots available for new students each year. Often, more students apply to these schools than there are spaces available. Instead of choosing students based on their grades or achievements, the school uses a random drawing, like a lottery, to decide who gets in. So each applicant gets an equal chance to be selected. However, this might be frustrating for those families and students who feel like their hard work and qualifications are not taken into account.
I love you, Miles.
Yeah, I know, Dad. See you Friday.
You gotta say I love you back.
Dad, are you serious?
I want to hear it.
You want to hear me
I
say
love
it?
you, Dad.
You're dropping me off out of school?
I love you, Dad.
Look at this place.
Dad, I love you.
Dad, I love you.
That's a copy. Tie your shoes, please.
I love you, Dad. Hey, good morning. How you doing? Weekend was short, huh? That's a copy. Oh my gosh, this is embarrassing. We wore the same jacket?
Hey,
Yeah?
your shoes untied.
Yeah, I'm aware. You're dropping me off out of school?
I love you, Dad.
Look at this place.
Dad, I love you.
Dad, I love you.
That's a copy. Tie your shoes, please.
When you drop off your kid at school, you're taking them to school, usually by car. To drop somebody off is to give them a lift.
You could just drop me off here.
I'll see you later, honey.
That's a copy or copy that. This phrase is typically used over the radio for the military or aircraft to mean, I hear and understand what you're saying.
Carnival is right around the corner, and our reputations are on the line.
Copy that. We need something that can make us wiggle. Something that make us jiggle.
That's a copy. Tie your shoes, please.
Tie your shoes can be taken literally, and this is this action. But it might also be seen as a metaphor for saying be prepared, be responsible. And by the way, these cords on your shoes are called shoelaces.
Oh my gosh, this is embarrassing. We wore the same jacket?
Hey,
Yeah?
your shoes untied.
Yeah, I'm aware. It's a choice.
This whole situation is embarrassing for Miles, and he tries his best to divert attention away from it. An embarrassing situation makes you feel uncomfortable or ashamed. Here, Miles tries to use his humor, because even though showing up at a party wearing the same clothes might be embarrassing, wearing the same jacket at a school that requires a uniform is something to be expected of students. As you can see, here all students wear the same blue jackets. And yes, note that the past form of wear is wore. Miles says, we wore the same jackets. Hey,
Yeah?
your shoes untied.
Yeah, I'm aware. It's a choice.
If your shoe is untied, it is simply not tied. The prefix un shows the opposite of tied.
What is the #1 problem facing our community today? Untied shoelaces. Which is why I've invented a laceless alternative foot covering. Spray-on shoes!
Hey,
Yeah?
your shoes untied.
Yeah, I'm aware. It's a choice.
If you know something, you are aware of it. So Miles knows or is aware of the fact that his shoe is untied. Make sure you review all these words we learned today on the Real Life English app. The special link to the exclusive deck will be in the description to this video. And now it's time for a test. Let's see how much you can understand the clip without subtitles.
Spiderman. I mean, this guy swings in once a day, zip, zap, zop in his little mask and answers to no one, right?
Yeah, Dad, yeah.
And meanwhile, my guys are out there,
Yeah.
lives on the line, no mask. You know, we show our faces.
No!
What does it mean to be on the line? To serve in the police, to wait in line, to risk your life.
These are your people.
I'm only here because I won that stupid lottery.
No way. You passed the entry test just like everybody else, okay? You have an opportunity here. You want to blow that, huh? You want to end up like your uncle?
What's wrong with Uncle Aaron? He's a good guy.
If you blow the opportunity, you make the most of the opportunity, you miss the opportunity, or you complain that this is not what you wanted.
These are your people.
I'm only here because I won that stupid lottery.
No way. You passed the entry test just like everybody else, okay? You have an opportunity here. You want to blow that, huh? You want to end up like your uncle?
What's wrong with Uncle Aaron? He's a good guy.
What kind of lottery does Miles refer to? It refers to the lottery system that some specialized schools use for admissions to decide on who gets in.
I love you, Miles.
Yeah, I know, Dad. See you Friday.
You gotta say I love you back.
Dad, are you serious?
I wanna hear it.
You want to hear me
I
say
love
it?
you, Dad.
You're dropping me off out of school?
I love you, Dad.
Look at this place.
Dad, I love you.
Dad, I love you.
That's a copy. Tie your shoes, please.
When Miles says, "You are dropping me off at a school," he means that his dad makes fun of him in front of the school, gives him a lift to school, humiliates him in front of his friends at school.
I love you, Miles.
Yeah, I know, Dad. See you Friday.
You gotta say I love you back.
Dad, are you serious?
I wanna hear it.
You want to hear me
I
say
love
it?
you, Dad.
You're dropping me off out of school?
I love you, Dad.
Look at this place.
Dad, I love you.
Dad, I love you.
That's a copy. Tie your shoes, please.
What is the metaphorical meaning of the phrase, "tie your shoes"? Be responsible, stop complaining, or look neat and tidy. Great job, guys! Thank you so much for learning with us, and remember to give this video a like and write us a comment. This shows YouTube that you want more lessons just like this one. And as always, we're so happy to read your feedback, your suggestions, and of course to learn more about your English learning journey with our channel. And here's another lesson for you to watch next.
I had a fairly standard childhood. I came from what you might call a broken home. Literally broken. I was 8 days old and still living with my parents. How sad is that? Clearly, it was time to move on.
Here is your minion. He will take care of you.
And here is your pinky. You are destined for